What up gamers, SnoopLoop7 here with some knife-only gameplay. These are some clips from a few games. I was playing mostly Team Deathmatch and Kill Confirmed with this class, so that's what you're going to be seeing. Now, as for the class setup I was using for my knife-only, I tried out a few different things. I kept tweaking it every few games to see what combination of stuff I liked the best, and what I ended up settling on was no lethal or tactical, and then for perks I had agility, marathon, takedown, dead silence, off the grid, and ping. Obviously you want agility and marathon on a class like this so you can run faster and be able to sprint whenever you want to. Takedown is very useful because when you knife someone, the skull icon is going to show the enemy players exactly where you just were, so with that gone you don't have to worry about enemy players being alerted to your position. Also, the footsteps in this game are pretty loud, so if someone has a headset, you're going to be heard really easily, which makes it difficult to sneak up on someone, which is what you want to do while knifing, so dead silence is perfect for solving that problem. And you definitely want off the grid so that you don't show up on the radar, because when you're bringing a knife to a gunfight, the last thing you want is for the enemy team to know where you are. So those were my must-have perks, and the last one I had was ping. And what that does is send a radar ping around the area of the player that you just killed. And I found this useful because the area of the enemy player is obviously going to be the same area that you're in. So if you knife someone as they come around a corner, it will alert you to more enemy players that might also be around the corner. Now if an enemy player has off the grid, they're not going to show up on the radar ping, so it's not 100% effective, but like I said, I found it helpful. So there's a few combinations you can do instead of ping that I also tried. One was with the perk Resilience, which makes your soldier have no fall damage, and since that's only 1 point, I also added a concussion grenade, and that way I could basically throw it into a room and run in while they were stunned and get knives easier that way because they wouldn't be able to move obviously. You could also get rid of the concussion and add a throwing knife, and that way you can have some range to your knifing game, or you could even get rid of Resilience and have both a concussion and a throwing knife. So whatever fits your comfort zone or your style better, but those are my suggestions. Also for this class I was using the support package. Obviously when you're going knife only you're going to be dying, so you don't want your kill streaks to reset, and I was using the SATCOM, the ballistic vest, and the night owl. The SATCOM so that you can know where the enemy players are. The ballistic vests help a lot because it's going to give your guy more health, and if you're charging someone it's going to take them a few extra bullets to kill you, and you're more likely going to be able to get the kill. The night owl follows you around and acts like basically a portable radar and follows you wherever you go, so that's going to help you know where enemy players are as well. Now, if you played Black Ops 2, you know all about that sad excuse for a butter knife that you had to try and kill people with. The enemy player was more likely to die from laughter at your poor attempts to knife them than they were to die from your actual knife. But in Call of Duty Ghosts, knifing works much better, and although it's kind of brought back panic knifing, if you're someone that's trying to go knife only, it's definitely a big improvement from Black Ops 2. Now, I'm not saying it's perfect. There have been some times I'm pretty sure I knifed the guy in the face, and it said I missed, but like I said, overall it works well. However, one thing I'm not liking about knifing is how long the animation takes. From the time you press the knife button to the time your soldier finally pulls the knife out of the enemy player, it feels like a pretty long time, and it makes it hard to get knife kills in rapid succession. I've also died because of this quite a few times, because I'll pop out from a corner and knife one guy and I'll see his teammates behind him, but before I have time to get back to cover or to knife the second guy, I'll end up getting shot because I get stuck waiting for the animation to finish. Of course, this issue isn't the end of the world, and perhaps they did it so that knifing wouldn't be too powerful, but it's something I noticed and that you should be aware of. Another thing to consider is the size of the maps, and because they're so big in this game, you want to be extra careful when you're running out into the open. Normally, you should try and stay inside of buildings, and when crossing the map, stick to the outsides, and always know where areas are that you can hide behind for cover. So that's it for this video. Go ahead and try out some of these classes for yourself. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like rating, and feel free to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Peace.